Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new, my name is Lexi. I'm an actor, former model, and current electrician. And I've got some news. There's new things are happening. If you didn't already know, I've been off of work for the past probably 6 or 7 months now. I went to third year school for a little bit, and then I was taking some time off to deal with some back injury issues, but right as I was about to go back to work, my partner's business kind of blew up. We landed a really big contract. We're needing tons of new employees and contractors and staff, and we're also getting an office space. So I thought it'd be fun for me to take y'all along for this journey of us renovating our new office space. Now, I know some of you are here for the electrician content, and I will try my best to have as much of that as possible, as I'm sure there will be some electrical problems coming up during this build. This will just be a fun project for you to follow along with. So with that being said, let's jump into the video. Welcome to the office space. Yeah, that's your spot. Welcome to office day 1. Oh yeah, that's a lot of. So forgive the echoes and the background noise, but here we are. We're in the space, Hazel and I, and today's job, I think, is prepping the walls for paint tomorrow. So I have all the paints. I have a couple samples that I have to test. I'm going to be using those on the walls, and then getting everything else ready and prepped and good to go for tomorrow when we have crew. The electrical stuff is not my super big concern because painting and furniture and that sort of stuff is priority number 1 to get going. We also are planning on building a wall here. So we're planning on closing in this corner with a private office for Tim, the boss. And so they'll probably, maybe, well, let's see. Okay, so there is one plug there that looks a little haggard. I might have to replace that. Otherwise, there's not a ton of outlets. I think for his office, it'll be okay. We'll just be able to run an extension cord. I won't need to hardwire anything into the pony walls. So the plan, electrically speaking, with this spot is not too crazy. Let me just turn this. So I've just taken off all of the wall plates, but we've actually got a pretty decent amount of plugs. I'm not super worried about that. The only thing is we are planning on putting like a desk sort of pod in the middle here. So we're probably gonna need to figure out a way to get like power. So I don't really know what's under these flooring, if we can just take a couple pieces up and run some kind of BX or something underneath there. We might have to dig like a little channel. I'm not sure yet. Hi! We'll be figuring that out. The other things that we need to worry about are these fixtures. What are we thinking for? Are you wanting a light like that's lengthwise like that? Or are you wanting more pendants? What's our thoughts? That's something that I can...
Show me some options.
I'll look into that.
Less janky shade.
Less janky. Got it. The one thing I should note in this project is that new construction is kind of my bread and butter. The renovation aspect of electrical is not my strong suit per se. I haven't really done it a lot. So there might be things that I'm going to be getting wrong, some things that might not apply to where you live. So if you have concerns, I mean, obviously comment, but just try and be nice, and also know that I am still an apprentice, I'm still learning, and I'm trying my best. So keep that in mind before you be mean to me. All right, now that I have all the cover plates off, I just figured it might be a good time to test all of the receptacles, make sure they all work. So I'm gonna be using my handy dandy Greenly tester for that. So what we're looking for, it's hard to see the red, but the red is on, but red and the orange being on means it's good to go. There's a little sample here. Every tester I'm sure is different, but this is what I'm looking for success today. And I always like to just test both just because you never know. It could be a split plug. Those are really common in kitchens when you have like a toaster and then a dishwasher on one plug. No, that's not right. A toaster and like a blender. If they split the plug, they can serve 2 circuits so that you're not overloading each circuit when you are operating those appliances at the same time. So anyways, side note. So the TF Eventco brand colors are a really important part of our vision for this office. So I went to Home Depot and had them color match our colors, but I'm not sure if they're quite right. So I'm gonna do a color swatch on this wall, which is going to be a beautiful dark blue. We'll just make sure we've got it right. Right off the bat, I immediately think this one, but it is quite purpley. It's reading really purpley on camera. So, I don't know, we'll have to see. What are you barking at? Well, we'll have to wait for it to dry, but right now this is by far the closest. As the day goes by, my hair gets progressively more messy, but that's fine. Her hair looks the best. Do you like the sun? So as you can see, I've done a little bit of prep, getting the drop cloths and all the equipment that we need for tomorrow's paint. I'm exhausted. I haven't done manual labor in a while, and having to lug around a whole bunch of stuff and buy the paints and lug those around and sand down the walls and clean and everything, like, it's exhausting. I'm tired, I'm hungry, and I think I'm gonna go get a burger and go home. My partner runs TF Eventco, which I will link their YouTube page down below, and we will be doing kind of side-by-side series as we go through this process. Subscribe to that channel, subscribe to my channel, turn on notifications because I don't have a posting schedule. And next episode, we will be installing lights and other. Stay tuned. Okay, bye.